Hello there, fellow adventurers. Won't you come with me on a journey? A journey to save Cyrodiil. Save Cyrodiil from the Oblivion Gate crisis and entering of demons, known as the Daedra, into the mortal realm to usher in the apocalypse brought on by Mehrunes Dagon. Are you ready for that quest? Well, if you are, it's going to be a while.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest addition. This humble cattle
I'm the Archmage. I'm the Archmage. Well, wait, we have to be reinstated. But what? Remember last episode? We had to be reinstated? Watch this. You guys watching? Look at me. I'm so entertaining. I hope. Don't leave my channel. Don't go away. Okay, look. So we have the Mages Guild. So we're actually Archmage again. I use a little bit of mage magic. And maybe a little bit of coding, too. And so we're back. We originally would have had to get 20 vampire dust, which we definitely would have contracted vampirism, and we would have had to get 20 Daedra hearts, which, with all these Oblivion gates opening up, wouldn't be that hard, but would be a pain in the butt. So I'm just gonna say I did all those quests. No, I'm just joking. I cheated. I used my magical abilities to add them to my inventory, so we're back on track. So you guys have to watch me running around here. All right, so I'm probably going to do this ad nauseum until we defeat the main quest, but I just want to go over our accolades, just for that sense of accomplishment, because we have come a long way, and it's thanks to you guys, and keeping me encouraged. It's a pretty daunting task to undertake any Elder Scrolls game, but they make their storytelling is amazing, and it feels like a year's gone by. It just has gone, gone. It just, I would have liked to spend more time in the game and get, do more, maybe some more side quests. We got all the main quests done, and it's a sign of a good game if it, it's been a year, and I'm like, man, it just feels like yesterday. So we are Knight Brother in the Blades, which we're scaling now. That's our current thing. I'm guessing we'll be like Hero of the Realm or something at the end of it. We're the Master Thief in Thieves Guild. We're technically the Grey Fox. Technically, because the game crashed. So that's the one thing, if you guys want to catch me on a technicality, we're technically not the Grey Fox, but because that's the last quest we didn't do, but quintessentially we're the Grey Fox. We're the Master of the Fighters Guild. We completed that entire quest line. For the Archmage, completed that entire quest line. Dark Brotherhood, Silencer, that's the highest rank you can be in the Dark Brotherhood Assassins Guild. Completed the entire quest line. We're the Grand Champion in the arena. Entire quest line. Pilgrim. You're a Pilgrim. Yep. Knights of the Nine Divine. We're a Divine Crusader. Knights of the White Stallion. We're a Knight Errant. So we are a very storied individual with many hands and many pies. That sounds terrible. We're a jack of many trades, let's say. We're stirring the pot in many different ways, adding different ingredients of all kinds. There's our wizard tower. We own that now. We can go up to just because they were stingy and kept me out of the mage guild, I'm gonna go back in and rub it in their face. I'm the Archmage. Don't talk to me. I'm gonna go up here and be really snooty. Look at the grandeur. Yeah, you guys are jealous of that. What is this even? Oh yeah, let's just take this because we're Archmage. Oh, maybe I want to read a book. Oh, this is the Archmage itself. I don't know. I don't know if I can read one of those books because I'm not Archmage. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I am Archmage. I'm gonna go ahead and I want to read Hanging Gardens. No. I want to read Frontier Conquest. That sounds like a riveting. So I'm going to take that just because I'm the Archmage. If we ever want to get good at alchemy, I wonder if we have the Archmage only has like Novice. Is Novice better than Master? Tell me in the comments if Novice is better than Master, but I don't think Novice is Master. I think is Novice like Apprentice, right? That's like
wizard.
That
What's new with you?
seems like I would have more.
You must be the Arcane University's newest addition. This humble battle mage bids you welcome.
And the Archmage, you be yeah. You watch yourself. All right, so I'm gonna go over here, and let's resume. What are we doing? Okay. Oh, okay. We gotta go back in. We gotta find Julian Vanis. Refer me to a book called Nightfall. No. What are we doing? MSI. So that he would turn in Imperial City. I should talk to Tarmina at the Arcane University, an expert in the Daedric cult. She may be able to tell me more about. All right, so now we can get in because before we were barred. All right, you big goof. Watch this. Look how special I am.
This humble battle mage bids
Look how special. I'm so special. You don't even know. Yeah, go away.
Hail!
Tail. Yeah, he knows what's up. He knows their humble archmage has
Hi there.
descended from his mighty tower with his staff and books to grant them wisdom. Okay, to Lustratorium.
There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
I've got a moment.
The Shiranesium.
Well, recall my hypothesis
Is there any normal
I mentioned the other day?
named places? It's the watch.
Please don't be shy. I'm listening.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll talk to you.
How may I assist you, Archmage?
What do you know about Tarmina? Ooh, I even have a fan. Yeah, you know I'm cool. But, you know,
Yes, Archmage.
yeah. You adore me from a distance. You know I'm cool. You know I'm awesome. She's kind of cute. Let's see. Mystic Archive. Is Tarmina and Mystic Archives?
Walk with virtue, friend.
No, it's an Argonian. So I guess the Argonians, speaking of Oblivion Gate Crisis, I'm uploading another video today where I talk about going in depth about the lore of the Oblivion Crisis. It does contain spoilers, if you just be warned. But it does really enrich the world, and the Argonians during the Oblivion Gate Crisis. I'll spoil this. It doesn't spoil the main game because the Oblivion Gate Crisis happened all over Tamriel, but the Argonians actually fought the Daedra. So right during this era that we're in right now, there's some Argonians that are kicking butt and like pushing the Daedra back into the Oblivion Gates and shut them, which is pretty crazy. All right, I'll just wait till day because I'm Archmage and I can stand in one place for hours and hours and cast like always alert or something on myself. All right. People should be getting up and about. Time is it? Afternoon.
Hi there.
good day.
You know where Tarmina is?
Bye.
Isn't she like the librarian? Is that what the Lustratorium is? Is the library? It's just like an alchemy. Maybe she's upstairs. Yeah, I think this is an alchemy area. Pretty. Yeah, that study is like nicer than the Archmage's room. You know, like the Archmage is a pretty humble guy, I guess. If I was Archmage, I would have, that seems like more of the Archmage kind of thing. There's an apprentice. Where is...
Well met.
Well met indeed. Forsooth, verily yea. Yea, verily yea. Where... I spy with my little eye. No Tarmina anywhere. She's supposed to be... Guessing she's not in the watchtower. I feel like the university is interesting, but it's the College of Winterhold I felt was like the best like mage thing I've seen in the game, and I haven't played any Harry Potter. Hail!
Ah, you must be the one I got the message about.
You're the must be what I'm looking for. So tell me about the lusty Argonian maid. Is that a thing? Is it? Oh, she didn't like that. Okay, I'm sorry. I just heard. Okay. Mythic Dawn.
You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults.
Psst.
Not much is known about them. They follow the teachings of Mainkar Cameron, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right.
Shadowy figure.
Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then?
Right. Scholarly interest. Sure.
Find them, huh? I won't poke my nose any further. Official business and all that. I'm used to working with the blades. Don't worry. Say no more. In any case,
Pish posh.
it won't be easy. I've studied Mainkar Cameron's writings a bit myself. At least those that I could find.
Tell me more.
It is clear from the text that Mainkar Cameron's commentaries come in 4 volumes, but I've only ever seen the first 2 books. I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location of the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the Mythic Dawn cult. Finding the shrine is the first test. If you want to find them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the commentary.
They'll be in 4 different locations across the map.
Here, you can have the library's copy of Volume 2.
That's easy.
If you please. As I've said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th volumes. You should try first edition over in the Market District. Phintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may have an idea of where to locate those books.
Mainkar Cameron, huh?
The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn cult. He wrote the infamous commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes.
Ah.
The commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's Septum, over 400 years ago, so he is unlikely to still be alive, although you never know.
Sounds like a lively read.
The Holy Book of the Mythic Dawn, supposedly written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. If it exists, it would be an artifact of great and evil power.
Indeed.
They worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon, according to the teachings of their leader, Mainkar Cameron. No one knows how widespread the cult is or where their shrine to Mehrunes Dagon is located.
Well, trying to find out here.
So nice chatting with you.
Oh.
Be sure to let me know how your hunt for the Mythic Dawn turns out.
I will. Wish me luck. Okay, so I think she gave us a copy, the 2nd edition, she said. Oh, we already have the 1st. So we're going to get the 3rd and the... There are 5 commentaries, or is there 4? I think she said 5. So let's see if we can find any here. Dalids are Heartland High Elves. Alright, there should be, yep.
Mercy. Just 1 coin.
Just because you guilt tripped me.
Of only a... Thank you.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see how nice I was to her? Okay, good. Good. That makes me a good person, I guess. Okay, let's go to let's go to first edition. So let's see if we can find the other commentaries.
I'm Phintius, owner and proprietor of the first edition. Look around. If I don't have it, maybe I can get it.
Have you ever heard of the
Good day.
Mythic Dawn commentaries? Have you heard of the Mythic Dawn commentaries? Oh, I don't know.
What do you
What
want?
are you talking about? I didn't say that. Okay. The Mysterium Xarxes.
You must be referring to Mankar Cameron's commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. A common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find.
Except for here.
I happen to have a copy of Volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is a special order. Already paid for by another customer. Sorry. Gwyneth would be terribly disappointed if it was gone when he came to pick it up. So sorry I can't help you.
Bastard. 3.
I'm afraid I couldn't sell it to you for any price. I've already promised it to someone else, and my word is my bond.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Okay. You sure?
I'm afraid I wish I had one, but I have never even seen a copy. I'm afraid I could. I don't know him personally, but he was very eager to get his hands on Volume 3 of Cameron's commentaries. Came all the way from Valenwood. As a matter of fact, he's already late for his appointment to pick up the book. Feel free to wait for him if you want to speak to him yourself. I'm afraid.
Huh.
Good.
See this character. Good day. What if I wanted to buy something else? It's not a good way to run an establishment. Just minding my own business. We're gonna wait an hour. Seemed to have come from upstairs almost. Wait.
What can I do for you?
Hey!
Have you been following me? Leave me alone. That
I want to buy it from you.
isn't for sale. You'll have to find a copy somewhere else. The Mythic Dawn. Are you... I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about any cult.
I'm with the Mythic.
I beg your pardon? You presume to tell me about Daedric cults? I'll have you know that I visited the shrine of Sheogorath during the Festival of the Mad. I've spoken with Hermaeus Mora beneath the full moons.
Right. This guy's.
What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult. Mankar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating, revolutionary even. But to murder the Emperor, Mara preserve us.
He's just an innocent demonologist. You better give me that book, buddy boy.
Of course. I don't want anyone to think I had anything to do with their insane plots. Here, Volume 3 is yours. What you do with it is your business. You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
Absolutely beautiful lady. I've got nothing.
All right, you got 3 out of the 4 books. So very intriguing. Getting in the sewers. I'm guessing he was just gonna stab him and take it or something. I don't think he was.
Starving. Please help. I'm so hungry.
I have a feeling you don't have children, but maybe.
Blessings
If they,
of Slandar upon ye.
if they do, they're probably your age. Or not, a little bit younger. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's in Luther's boarding house? I think this is from another quest.
You're not easy to get hold of. They'll pay for the murder of the Emperor. Now that we know who they are, it's only a matter of time. This just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work. We need to get that fourth book, then. If Tarmina is right, we can use these books to locate the Mythic Dawn's hidden shrine. Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well.
Okay. Let's do it.
Sewers run underneath the whole Imperial City. There are access points in every district. The Blades have occasion to use them in our undercover work, as well as a means to move around the city without attracting attention.
All right.
Follow me. I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor.
Let's go.
How are you?
Okay, you.
Not bad.
Don't the Varys brothers run a good shop?
I've stopped there many times. The brothers never fail.
It's the most exciting part of quests.
First edition is the only place in the city to find it.
It's a fine place, but I miss the first.
Kudos on him for not leading me all around the city. What? Oh, okay. Look, he just hopped in the well or something. Save. I'm scared.
Over here!
Mud crab. Very rusty door.
Stick together!
It's very loud person. Let's do this thing.
Over here!
Can see the light. It's another well.
Together! Quickly now. Get my back.
Guy's just over eager. I'll let him have it, I guess. It's interesting. Some.
This was mine. Wrong.
There's a hidden chest in this alcove. It's kind of random.
Get my back. Look out.
Only in a fantasy world you have to worry about there being goblins in a sewer. Holy cannoli.
I've sworn to die.
crazy. Gotta repair my mace. Man, if I let these goblins beat me, they're gonna... A big head, I guess. It's quite the intricate
Over here!
amount of sewers.
Over here!
So frustrating. Huh, are you gonna go to that door over there? Maybe? Last minute he turns and goes the other way.
All right, the room with the table is just through this door. I always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there, you can get a vantage point on the meeting room. I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble. Good. Remember, we must not leave here without the book.
Good thing you're a main character.
Listen, I may not survive this, but if I don't, you must. You must recover the book and find the Amulet of Kings.
I understand. We'll do it together.
I'm glad to have you at my back.
Who am I kidding? He's not a main character. He's gonna die. Does have a weird comprehensive knowledge of the sewers. Alright. They come in through this door.
I told you to come along, brother. You are
Thought there'd be like some conversation. Raven Cameron, so in the Cameron family, take that. Ah! At the fourth and last volume, Mankar Cameron's writings, Mysterium Xarxes, that can now piece together the clues within them to find the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine. Maybe Termina can help.
The time of cleansing is almost here.
Thousands of times. My blood for die, unbeliever! Die, unbeliever! That's 3 more that won't be reporting back to their master.
We have to walk all the way back.
Now that you have all 4 books, you should be able to handle things from here. I'm going to Cloud Ruler Temple. My place is at Martin's side.
Right.
I'll see you back at Cloud Ruler Temple. Good luck.
Okay, let's return. I remember to fix my mace. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. Gonna try to forego all this. This looks like a dead end. Does one get out of here? If I want to get out of here, gotta get. Okay. It's gotta be some kind of lever. I think my mace is its last leg. Get me out of here. Apparently in somebody's basement. I have no idea. Don't mind me. Alright. Alright. Let's actually... Yeah, let's go to the Arcane University. What are...
Do you need something?
Because I'm intrigued. I did a video on the lore of the Oblivion Gate Crisis, but I'm curious because these books are apparently written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. Apparently not worth that much money, I guess, which is kind of crazy. But let's just take a look here. Oh, this one's my main core Cameron, so maybe it's some new claims to talk to Mehrunes Dagon, so they're not worth that much, I guess. But I am intrigued what the Mythic Dawn is about. Yeah, why not? Let's go through these. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes, Book 1, by Mankar Cameron. Greetings, and I think this is the demon tongue of the Daedra. Greetings, Naviate, and Novitiate. I always think of like initiate, but not novitiate. And know first a reassurance, Mankar Cameron was once like you, asleep unwise. Protomic, we mortals leave the dreaming sleeve of the birth, the same unmantled save for the symbiosis with our mothers, thus to practice and thus to reproachment. It's very wordy, and might be above my reading level, but we'll see. Until reproachment. Reproachment? Not reproachment. Reproachment? Until finally we might, through new eyes, leave our hearts without need or fear that she remains behind. In this moment, we destroy her forever and enter the demise of Lord Dagon. Reader, this book is your door to that demise. Design? And although you be a destroyer, you must still submit to locks. Lord Dagon would only have those clever enough to pause. What? Oh, yeah. All else, the Oribus claims and the fool running. Now this is just a bunch of, I don't know. Okay, let's see if we can do it. Walk first. Heed the impatience you feel is your first slave to behead. Enter as Lord Dagon is written. Come slow and bring the 4 keys. Know that when you are royalty, a new breed of destroyer whose garden shall flood with the flowers known and unknown, as it was with the mythic dawn. Thus shall you return your first primal wail, and yet come out different. It shall this time be Neombiosis. Master akin to master, whose mother is miasma. Every quarter has known us, and none bore our passing except with trembling. Perhaps you came to us through war or study or shadow, or the alignment of certain stakes. Though each path matters its own kind, the prize is always thus. Welcome. I'm just gonna say initiate, that's what I'm assuming it means. Welcome, initiate. There's like novice and initiate together, I guess. That you are here at all means, that you have the worthiness of kings. Seek thy pocket now and look. There's the first key, glinting with the light of a new dawn. Night follows day, and so know that the primary insight shall fall alike unto the turbulent evening sea where all faiths are tested. Again, a reassurance. Even the usurper went under the lilac? The lilac with a capital I, yeah, the lilac, before he rose up to claim his fleet. Fear only for a second, shaken belief is like the water for a purpose in the garden of the dawn. We shall breathe whole new realities. Enter as Lord Dagon has written. Come slow and bring the 4 keys. I'm guessing the 4 keys are the books, maybe? Our order is based on the principles of his mighty razor. Initiate, questing knight, champlain, and master. Let the evil ones burn in its light, as if by the excess of our vision. Then shalt our knowledge go aright. However, recall that your sight is yet narrow, and while you have the invitation, you have not the address. My own summons came through a book Lord Dagon wrote himself in the deserts of rusts and wound. Its name is the Mysterium Xarxes. All the Murtada aggregate. Forefather to the wife of all enigma, each word is razor-fed and secret, thinner than cataclysms, tarnished like bread drink. That I mention it at all is a testament to your new rank, my child. Your name is now cut into its weight. Palace, hut, or cave, you have left all the fog of worlds of conception behind. Numantia, liberty, rejoice in the promise of paradise. Endlessly it shall form and reform around you. Deeds, as entities, all systems only an hour, for they bloom to 0 sums, flowering like vestments, divine raiment, worn to dance at the Lord Dagon's golden feet, and his first arm a storm, and his second a rush of plagued rain, and third all the tinder of Anu, and the fourth the very eyes of Padhome, feeling uplifted in thine heart, that you shall have this first key, for it shall strike high and low into the worm rot of false heavens. So the first key has got to be this book, I'm imagining. Roaring, I wandered until I grew hoarse with the gospel. I have read the mysteries of Lord Dagon, and feeling anew went mad with the overflow. My words found no purchase until I became hidden. These were not the words of These were not words for the common of Tamriel, whose clergy long ago feigned the very existence of the dawn. Learn from my mistake. Know that humility was Mankar Cameron's original wisdom. Come slow and bring 4 keys. Offering myself to the daybreak allowed the girdle of grace to sustain me. The cult has a girdle, guys. The cult, maybe it's metaphorical. It's gotta be metaphorical. When my voice returned, spoke with another tongue. After 3 nights, I could speak fire. Red drink razor fed, I had glimpsed the path unto the garden, and knew that to inform others of its harbor, I had to first drown myself in the search's sea. Know ye that I have found my fleet, and that you are the flagship of my hope. Greetings, initiate. Mankar Cameron was once you, asleep, unwise, protonymic, but am no more. I'm trying to divide this word up in my mind, translate it into English. I've never heard of this word. Protonymic. Proton. Is it protonymic? Or is it proton? Is it proto or is it proton? Wimic? Ymic? Is the Y silent? Protomic? I don't know. I am no more. I now sit and wait to feast with thee on all the worlds of this cosmos. New Mantia, liberty. I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it. This is so just after this is done, I'll probably end the stream. So if this is boring, for you guys, go ahead. But I'm just intrigued. I want to know more about the Mythic Dawn because they're just pretty, insane group and important to Elder Scrolls lore. But Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes, Book 2 by Mankar Cameron. There's some demon tongue. This is the logo on the front of the Oblivion. I'm assuming this is. I don't know what this is. This is weird. Whosoever findeth this document, I call him brother. Answers are liberations were the slaves of Malbiage that came to know Numantia, cast down their jailer king. Mastiac, which Xarxes Mysterium called the Archaean Mastiac, whose carcass was dragged through the streets by his own bone walkers, and whose flesh was open on the rocks thereon, and whose angels who loved him no longer did drink from his honeyed ichor, screaming. This is like good stuff, guys. Come on, if this doesn't entertain you, I'm sorry, you've been watching too many TikToks. This is very entertaining. Let all know free will and do as they will. Our coming was foretold, my brother, by the Lord Dagon in this book of razors. You are to come as idols drop away from you one by one. You are exalted in the eyes that have not yet set on you. You swain to well-traveled, you shatter of mantles. You, brother, are to sit with me in paradise and be released of all unknowns. Indeed, I shall show you his book, and its foul and many-feathered rubric, so you can put into symbols what you already know. The sphere of destruction is but the milk of the unenslaved. I fault not your stumbling, for they are expected and given grace by the oils. I crave not your downfalls, though without them you may surpass me. Even if the coming of the earth of all infinities, Lord Dagon wishes you no ills, but the momentous, and as he wants, you must want, and so learn from the pages of God this ritual of the want. Whisper to the earth and earth, for the meddlers take no stones except to blood, as blood is blood, and as to the cracking of bone, as bone is bone, and so to crack, and answer and fall before the one and one. I call you dragon as brother and king. Hides of drow, 7 and 7, draught of oil. Okay, so now I think he's describing a ritual. And 1, circles drawn by wet. The Bellites. 3, concentric, and let their lower blood fall where it may. A birth watched by blackbirds, hearthfire first, and cant the following when your hearing becomes blurred. Enraptured he who finally goes unrecorded, recorded the slaves that without knowing turned the wheel, enslaved all the children of Arbus as it is. That's some pretty crazy stuff. Okay. Yeah, and with each book we gain a different magical gift. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes, Book 3 by Mankar Cameron. The tower touches all the mantles of heaven, brother initiates, and by its apex one can be as he will. More, be as he was, and yet change for else on that path for those that walk after. This is the third key of Numantia, and the secrets of how mortals become makers, and the makers back to mortals. The bones of the wheel need their flesh, and that is mankind's heirloom. Oathbreakers beware, for their traitors run through the nymic paths. Runner dogs of prolix dogs. Runner dogs of prolix gods. The dragon's blood have hidden ascension in the 6,000 years of ethereal labyrinth, which is arena. Yet they deny is oathbound by the book. Take this key and pierce the divine shell that encompasses the mantle takers, the skin of gold, scarab, A.E. Arbex. Woe to the oathbreakers of the skin of gold. The Xerxes Mysterium says, be fooled not by the forlorn that ride astray on the roadway, for they lost faith, and this losing was caused by the Aedra, and the Aedra are the opposite of Daedra. They're like benevolent-ish beings, I guess, who would know other planets, whereby the words of the Lord Dagon instructs us to destroy the faithless. Eat or bleed dry the gone, forlorn, and gain that small will that led them to walk the path that God had at the first. Spit out or burn to the side that which has made them delay. Know them as Minoli? Cannoli? Holy Mamoli? I don't know. Every new limb is paid for by the underknown. See, you know it's important if they use such big words that you can't possibly understand. You know it's like, you know, that it's truth then. See, brothers, give not more to the Hydra. Reader, you will sense a shadow choir soon. The room you're in right now will grow eyes and voices. The candle or spell light you read this by will become gateways. For the traitors I have mentioned, scorn them and fear not. Call them names. Call out their base natures. I, the Mankar of stars, am with you, and I come to take you to my paradise, where the tower traitors shall hang on glass racks until they smile with the new revolution. That is your ward against the Nimoli. They run blue through noise and shine only when the earth trembles with the eruption of the newly mantled. Tell them go, Gartak al-Nim. God is come. Numi mora num. Delay. Nem. We are the knights that say me. Once you walk in the mythic, it surrenders its power to you. Myth is nothing more than first wants unutterable truth. Ponder this while searching for the fourth key. Understand the laws of the Arcandra will fall away like heat. The first tower dictate render the mutant bound, where he may do no more harm. As the god of Mundus alike. Mundus is another word for reality in of the Elder Scrolls and Tamriel. Alike shall be his progeny. Split from their divine sparks, we are the 8 exarchs. I know 8, they're supposedly, before there are 9 divines, there are 8 divines, I think. Let the home of Padme. Padme from Star Wars? Isn't it Princess Padme? See as a soul exit. Chim, those who know it can reshape the land. Witness the home of the Red King once jungled. He that enters paradise enters his own mother. Ai Alma Ruma, the Arubis endeth all in all ways. Endeth we seek, though our dawn all endeth, falter now and become one with the wayside orphans that feed me. Follow and I shall adore you from inside. My first daughter ran from the Dagonite road. Her name was Ruma, and I ate her with no bread, and made another, which I learned, and I loved that one, and blackbird swarmed her twin behind all time. Starlight is your mantle, brother. Wear it to see by, and add it to light, add its light to paradise. That's some wild stuff. This is some pretty crazy cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes, Book 4 by Mankar Cameron. I'm looking now. To me, this builds the quest line, because we're gonna eventually fight this guy, I'm guessing, and we're gonna know like how insane he is, and that's gonna like add to the battle. It's may the holder of the fourth key know the heart thereby. The Mundex terrene was once ruled over solely by the tyrant Drow kings, each to their own dominion, and border wars fought between their slave oceans. They were kin to the time totems of old, yet evil and full of mockery and profane powers that no one that lived did so outside of the sufferance of the Drows. Oh, wait. I give my soul to Menka Gay. Menka G? To Menka G. Magna Gay? I give my soul to the Magna Gay, saying the joyous in paradise, for they created the Maroons, and they created Maroons, the razor in secret. That's actually an artifact. Maroon's dagger is called a razor, and you can actually, that's a quest line in Skyrim. So I kind of understand what they're talking about here a little bit, but a lot of it's kind of just whack. Like, I don't. In the very bowels of the lie, the domain of the upstart who vanishes, though they came from diverse waters, each get shared sole purpose to artifice, a prince of good, spinning his likeness in random swat and swathe, and imbuing him with oblivion's most precious and scarce asset, hope. Deathlessly I intone from the paradise Maroons, the thief taker, Maroons, God's body, Maroons, the red arms that went up, Numantia, liberty. Deny not that these days shall come again, my initiates, whereas Maroons threw down Lig and cracked the space, declaring each of the 19 and 9 and the 9 oceans free, so shall he crack the serpent crown of the Cyrodiils and make federation. All will change in these days as it was changed in those, for with by the magic word Numantia, and a great rebellion rose up and pulled them down the towers of Chim El Shard, and the Templars of the upstart were slaughtered, and the blood fell like dew from the upper wards down to the lowest pits, where the slaves with maniacal faces took chains in their teeth to their jailers, and all hope was brush fire. Your dawn listens, my lord. Let all Arubis know itself to be free. Maroons it's come. There'll be no dominion save free will. Suns were riven as your red legions moved from Leg to hinterlands of Chill, a legion for each get. And Curry was thrown down, and Dejaf was thrown down, and Hormagail was crushed with cold salt, and forever called Horn shall it be again under the time of the gates. Under the mires, Malboyage was thrown down, that old city of chains, slaked in newborn warmth, and set free. Galg and Morgal were thrown down together in a single night of day. And it shall be again under the time of gates. So physics itself is being altered. Reality, nothing but woe for Nirn, which has become the pit, and 7 curses in its drow, the vermain me mock. But for it, the crusades would be as my lord's creation, get by the Gi, and do as thou will, of no fetters but your own conscience. Know that your hell is broken, people of the Orbis, and praise the Numantia, which is liberty. So, like, kind of fascinating and like a wordy, kind of insane way, but I don't think I learned much about the lore. but it does kind of paint a picture of the kind of guy we'll be dealing with at the end, which is pretty crazy.
Greetings, wizard.
And I don't know how in the world,
I ran across.
I don't know how the Scal is gonna find out.
Hi there.
I don't know how she's gonna find the location of Mirren Stegon's shrine from those writings.
Is it?
Is it? Indeed, indeed. No. Is there... Okay, we're gonna have to wait again, I have a feeling.
Welcome.
Well met. Oh. Hello.
Darmina, this is my mystic archives. Keep it neat, keep it quiet. No eating in the stacks.
And Archmage, nobody recognizes me.
To find
Ain't that the way?
sacred shrine to Mehrunes Dagon, you'll need to study the 4 volumes of... It is a fairly common practice of these kinds of esoteric cults to put hidden messages within their sacred writing. In effect, simply by finding their way to the shrine, prospective members have already passed the first test on the road to...
We read it, and I didn't see anything that stuck out.
Piqued my curiosity about this puzzle. Check back with me tomorrow after...
She didn't even want to take the books?
I'll keep studying the first 2 volumes of the commentaries. Who knows? I might turn up something... A pleasure.
Okay, so I'm studying...
Bye.
Seems like you'd want access to all of them. Well, I am Archmage, so the benefit is I can sleep on campus. So I actually have my little wizard tower. Alright, let's...
Hello, Master Wizard.
Yeah, hopefully the quest doesn't glitch on us. Surprised it wasn't attacked. Because having portals kind of helps. Okay.
It's my pleasure. I turned up copies of the first 2 volumes from my colleagues, and I spent a little time rereading them. Mainkar Cameron certainly is a fascinating writer, undoubtedly insane, but fascinating.
I agree.
But more to the point, it appears to me that the first words of each paragraph may be significant. A message may be hidden there.
Ah,
Continue to study the problem. Come by.
interesting.
The first words of each paragraph are the key.
Gree, green. Or Green Emperor? Yeah, so we just wrote a bunch of all that stuff you read. It's just a bunch of phony baloney, maybe, to hide. Yep, so the books are the key. And then, yeah, so Green Emperor. Yeah, Green Emperor. Way Way, where, Green Emperor, way where, tower, tower, to touch, touches, tower touches, midday sun, Green Emperor, way, Emperor's Way where, the Green Emperor's Way where the tower touches midday sun. Huh, so it's a certain place at a certain time.
I'm sure of it. Well, I shouldn't keep you. Goodbye.
We'll probably come to the same conclusion. I'm surprised you didn't ask me if I had the other books.
Good to see you. Hello.
The Green Emperor's Way where the tower touches the midday sun. Save just in case. La dee da 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 da.
Hello. Well met, guildmate.
Well, met indeed, sir.
Darmina, this is my I think I may have figured out the hidden message in Mainkar Cameron's books. Do you have the third and fourth volumes with you?
Now she asks.
Excellent. Let's see. Yes. The first letter of each paragraph spells out a message. Write this down. Green Emperor Way, where tower touches midday sun. Are you familiar with Green Emperor Way? The gardens around the Imperial Palace? Something must be revealed there at noon. How exciting.
Indeed. And with that, we're...
Mind to go down to Green Emperor Way myself and see what's there. Well, good luck. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Isn't that kind of like a matter of importance to the Empire that... Okay. But at any rate, we'll leave it there in suspense. So until next time, we'll see you guys again for another adventure in Cyrodiil, where we will find the Cult of the Mythic Dawn, get to the bottom of Mehrunes Dagon's plot to destroy all of Cyrodiil and possibly Mundus itself. Alright, we'll see you then.